morning, and in today's video I thought maybe I'd give you a tour of my flower garden. So let's get started showing you my first flower aisle. This is my first flower aisle. And that's the second flower aisle. So what I'm going to do is show you each and every flower and tell you what kind of flower they are. We'll start off with this big cluster of flowers that we have on either side of this aisle. So this flower is actually called Coreopsis. This may be the best growing flower in our garden at the moment. So if you have plenty of deers in your yard and need deer-resistant flowers, then Coreopsis is definitely a good option to plant in your garden. Next up, I wanted to show you the petunias. Now, as you can see, there are petunias all over this garden, not just in this aisle, but also in the next. There are a few white ones here, and then there's this candy cane colored one here and there. And in the next aisle, there is a cluster of little purple ones here, and a few pinkish purple ones right over there. Oh, also, I see these beautiful looking white ones here. These might actually look like in the best shape. Now I know most of these petunias don't look in the best health, but that's because something is eating them. Not really these ones are like the only ones that whatever animal is eating these petunias wouldn't eat. But there is this one that's completely eaten up right there. Now I know most of these petunias don't look in the best health, but that's because something is eating them. Not really these ones are like the only ones that whatever animal is eating these petunias wouldn't eat. But there is this one that's completely eaten up right there. It used to be a beautiful, gorgeous pink petunia. All the way in the right corner of the garden, we have these beautiful cluster of pink flowers. They are called bergamot. Also known as bee balm, this flower tends to attract lots of bumblebees. Right here we have this beautiful bush. This shrub is known as none other than the Rose of Sharon, which is a type of hibiscus shrub, which means this will grow beautiful, large hibiscus flowers, which I'm pretty sure will be pink, but I'm not 100% on that one. The sad news is that this Rose of Sharon bush will not produce flowers in the next couple of years, and if I'm lucky, then maybe in just the next year. Now here we have the marigold flower. Now I know this marigold is not completely open yet. If we're lucky, maybe it will open later on in the day or tomorrow. The next flower we're up to is poppies. Now this one isn't in a particular place in this garden. It actually just grows all over. Right here. And then in the other aisle, there's a ton more. And then right here, there's this poppy leaf. As you can see, it didn't sprout any flowers yet though. Those tall ones over there though already finished sprouting theirs. This flower right here is one of my favorites in this garden. It's called the cardinal flower. I don't know why it's called that, but maybe, possibly, it could be because of its red flowers. Look at how beautiful that cluster is. Over here you can see there's just a few flowers. And there used to be more, but then the groundhog came here and ate them all. A little like what it might have done to the petunias. Something amazing about these flowers is that they attract hummingbirds. I can't wait to see one with this flower. So I would definitely recommend this flower if you would like to see hummingbirds. One more flower and then we're on to the next style. This flower is echinacea. Another name people refer to this tall flower as is purple coneflower. This cluster of purple coneflower will also produce more flowers, like right over there, and then right there and right there. But while we're at it, I wanted to show you some other purple coneflowers that are much more tall and much more beautiful that I have in my pot garden. Now we're on the next flower aisle. First flower I wanted to show you is something that I'm pretty sure is a sunflower. I'm not 100% sure about it, but I'm pretty sure. There's also another sunflower here. Look at that long stalk. Oh, and just a side note before I get on to the next flower, I wanted to show you these. These are chives, which are long grass-like herbs that you can use for salads or other cooking. The bad news about these is that they are literally like an invasive species in this garden. Like, look, they even grow outside the garden, like all over the place. Right over here in the back, you can see that the other bergamot in this aisle are also blooming. But unlike those ones, these ones just began sprouting their flowers. And the other ones, well, they're on their way out. Then here we have lavender. This one's a very beautiful one. We have lavender in various other places of the yard, but this one might be just the most beautiful. Just look at those beautiful purple flowers at the top. Over here beside the lavender is creeping thyme. Now I know this isn't really a flower per se, but it does make a good ground cover, not to mention a good herb for a salad. Nice and fresh. We also have another thyme right there. Okay, this one I think is a different kind of thyme. Oh, and it's already starting to produce purple flowers. Tiny little purple flowers. Here we have lupine. Lupine isn't just right over here, but also right over there. And there's a humongous cluster of it right there. Oh, and right there in the back. These beauties didn't produce their flowers yet, but soon will. Oh, look, here are more of the poppies. I know this isn't included in the garden, but I just wanted to show you this beautiful yucca plant and its cluster of flowers at the top. Wow, isn't that beautiful? I have one in front too, but unfortunately it's starting to wilt. If you want to see a pot garden tour or my vegetable garden tour, then subscribe. And look at that adorable bumblebee. Bye!